Namaskar, Jai Shri Krishna. Enunciating text 18, text 19 and text 20 of chapter 1 questions by Vidur of 3rd Canto of Status of Srimad Bhagavatam. Text 18. Pureshu Punyo Pavanadri Kunjeshva Pankatoeshu Sarita Sarahasu Anantalingaiha Samalan Kriteshu Cha Char Tirthaya Taneshva Nanyah. He began to travel alone, thinking only of Krishna through various holy places like Ayodhya, Dwarka and Mathura. He travelled where the air, hill, orchard, river and lake are all pure and sinless, and where the forms of the unlimited decorate the temples. Thus he performed the pilgrim's progress. These archa forms of the Lord may be considered idols by the atheist, but that does not matter for persons like Vidur or his many other servants. The forms of the Lord are mentioned here as Anantalinga. Such forms of the Lord have unlimited potency, the same as that of the Lord himself. There is no difference between the potencies of the archa and those of the personal forms of the Lord. The example of the post box and post office may be applied here. The little post boxes distributed all over the city have the same potency as the postal system in general. The duty of the post office is to carry letters from one place to another. If one puts letters in post boxes authorized by the general post office, the function of carrying letters is performed without a doubt. Similarly, the archa murtis can also deliver the same unlimited potency of the Lord as when he is personally present. Vidur therefore could see nothing but Krishna in the different archa forms, and ultimately he was able to realize Krishna alone and nothing else. Text 19. Gam paryatan medhya vivikta vruttih sada pluto adhah shayano avdhutah alakshitah svairavadhuta vesho vratani chere Haritoshanani. While so travelling the earth, he simply performed duties to please the Supreme Lord Hari. His occupation was pure and independent. He was constantly sanctified by taking his bath in holy places, although he was in the dress of a mendicant and had no hair dressing nor a bed on which to lie. Thus he was always unseen by his various relatives. The first and foremost duty of a pilgrim is to satisfy the Supreme Lord Hari. While travelling as a pilgrim, one should not be worried about pleasing society. There is no need to depend on social formalities or occupation or dress. One should remain always absorbed in the function of pleasing the Lord. Thus, sanctified by thought and action, one is able to realize the Supreme Lord by the process of a pilgrim's journey. Text 20. Itham vrajan bharatameva varsham kalen yavada gatavan prabhasam ta vachha shasa kshiti meka chakra Mekat Patram Jiten Parthah. Thus, when he was in the land of Bharatavarsha, travelling to all the places of pilgrimage, he visited Prabhasa Kshetra. At that time, Maharaj Yudhishthir was the emperor and held the world under one military strength and one flag. More than 5,000 years ago, while Saint Vidur was travelling the earth as a pilgrim, India was known as Bharatavarsha as it is known even today. The history of the world cannot give any systematic account for more than 3,000 years into the past, but before that the whole world was under the flag and military strength of Maharaj Yudhishthir, who was the emperor of the world. At present, there are hundreds and thousands of flags flapping in the United Nations, but during the time of Vidur, there was, by the grace of Ajita Lord Krishna, only one flag. The nations of the world are very eager to again have one state under one flag, but for this, they must seek the favor of Lord Krishna, who alone can help us become one worldwide nation. Hari Krishna.